Hello and welcome to Lloyd South Lakes BMW. Today we have this X3 xDrive20d M Sport. This car's finished off in Alpine white and is a January 2018 registered vehicle. Some fantastic options selected on the great standard specification of the G01 X3. So let's run through some of those with you now. From the front of us being the M Sport variant, of its more aggressive styling, this deeper vents on the front bumper. You can see taken from the BMW M badge, the Motorsport badge. Got the full adaptive LED lights, got this icon corona ring as well. So that's where the system will adapt and change based on your steering wheel input to help brighten up the road ahead. Also linked to a high beam assistance functionality as well. So that's where the lights will automatically dip and raise depending on vehicles around it. And on top of that, so I'll put boxes of light around the cars which you're approaching or approaching you. So you still have great visibility all around the vehicle, but you're not actually dazzling the other road users. We've got the 20-inch. It's a 699 M Light alloy wheel. It's beautiful bicoloured finish as well. It's got this diamond cut front face and this darker inlay really makes the wheels pop and stand out, and also emphasises the M Sport brake calipers there, the blue brake calipers, which are an option selected for this vehicle. Moving around, we've got the sun protection glass. That's the rear tinted windows. Also adds a bit of element of privacy for the rear of the vehicle, and there is a UV element there as well. So it does help keep the cabin cooler on the hot days, as well as protecting the rear passengers from some of those harmful UV rays. Into the boot, and it's a power tailgate as standard on the X3, operated by the key like I've just done. There's also a button underneath the roundel badge and a button by the driver's door. Just pull this stowaway load cover out the way. Nice deep boot, it's got that 40-20-40 split folding seat arrangement as well. And some handy underneath storage, a deeper bin at the front there, and also a recess, a space there. So actually you can stow away the load cover in this section. So if you do need that extra fuel capability, unplug the load cover, stow it away underneath that false floor, so you don't have to store it anywhere if you do need that extra space and that through load. Moving into the rear of the vehicle, the beautiful black Vernasca leather running throughout the cabin. Some lovely stitching details as well for the centre of the seats. Also some nice sort of grey contrast stitch as well to show off more details. You see some of the ambient lighting, that sort of faint orange glow there. So full ambient lighting package in the X3, multitude of colours. Really lifts the ambience of the vehicle at night. Rear passengers also have ventilation controls. It's a full free zone in the X3. So full climate control setting there for the rear passengers. Also the axle mount fittings as well, and the two rear outer seats. And the central seat also has a pull down armrest and cup holders built in. Moving into the front of the car, as an option we've got the fabulous Harman Kardon. This is Dolby 7 multi-speaker hi-fi system, glorious sound quality through those speakers. Also being the M Sport model, we've got the fabulous M Sport seats as well. Lots of adjustment, great side bolster support as well, inflatable side bolsters, so you can really get those set up and working great for you, and you can see more of that great stitching detail through these seats. Stepping into the cabin, some lovely options in here which were started welcome there by the full digital cockpit. Let's start the vehicle and that'll burst into life. So it does change based on what mode you're in. Let me just turn the air conditioning down before that gets a bit noisy. So going to Sport for instance, changes information on the dials, and same into Eco Pro. Change the information given, best suited to those driving needs. One thing this car has got, which sort of almost trumps the digital cockpit, is the head-up display. So let me just get into action. There we go. You can see that displayed in front of us. So projection on the windscreen. Currently got the speed, That's always there. And then when you've got some things happening to the vehicle, so turn-by-turn navigation information, incoming calls, all that is projected in the windscreen. Keep your eyes focused on the road, not distracted by anything else in the vehicle. It's much safer and it is a lot less tiring on long journeys. You don't have to refocus and look at different screens. You can just relax and keep focused ahead. Moving across the central screen, we've got the BMW ID6 system. So these are the 6 tiles called live tiles of information. Also, you have a full screen view as well, things like the navigation information if you do need that. Full view, real-time traffic information, as well as on there. Obviously, a multitude of ways of connecting to the vehicle. Built-in hard drive as well with that music collection, so you can download and store music on the vehicle, either via USB or CDs or DVD music files. Obviously, Bluetooth connectivity, screen mirroring, USB input, obviously along with digital radio as well. Also have this as a touchscreen, so I was using the iDrive dial there, which is going to be my favourite, but the touchscreen is very handy if you're in a park position or from a passenger point of view. I've also got a fantastic voice activation system, as well as this car also has the gesture control option, so you can use different hand movements for, as we just did, turn the radio up, and you can turn it down as well. Lots of different ways to interact with that. Moving on down, got some of the audio controls there, volume, got the 1 to 7, the favourite buttons to presets to fast action to different systems in the vehicle, whether it's phone numbers, navigational information, just menus in the car, lots of different ways to access that. So as mentioned, it's a free zone system in the X3, so rear passengers got their own zone, and both front passengers also have their own zones as well, and also freeway heated front seats for both front passengers there. Moving on down behind this enclosure, let me just get that up out of the way. There we go. We've got the wireless charging pad here as well, so they've got a wireless charging device, mobile device. You put it on this section here, it'll light up blue to say it's charging. Also means you've got enhanced Bluetooth, so it's better connectivity with mobile devices, and you can have a multitude of mobile devices connected at the same time. You've also got additional USB charge point down there as well. And there's also a 12-volt socket if you do need extra charge places. Moving on down, we've got the fabulous 8-speed ZF gearbox, also linked to the 20D 2-litre diesel turbocharged diesel engine, the 20D. Also with this you have a full sports automatic by flicking across to the left, and a full manual mode as well. So you can either use the gear selector here to select your gears, or the paddles behind the steering wheel to do so. Mentioned BMW iDrive dial there, which I was using before, fantastic system to interact with the iDrive screen. What about handbrake, auto hold functionality, hill descent, different driving modes which I went through before on the digital display. I've also got the front and rear parking sensors, the reversing camera there. Also with a park assist functionality, so it'll help you parallel park as well as park into bays. And the last option selected in this vehicle, it also has available sports steering, so meaning the steering wheel will change based on the sort of driving dynamics of the vehicle to give better connectivity to the road. Steering wheel, got the cruise control settings here on the left, speed limit controls, on the right got the audio options there. On the left hand stalk we've also got the high beam assistance button at the bottom there, part of the adaptive light system. So this car has got 21,749 miles on the clock, as I mentioned before. It's a January 2018 registered vehicle. One owner car, which we bought for purchase for ourselves, and really nice to see it back, recently part exchanged. So it's lovely to see this car back in stock. Some lovely options selected in this car. And obviously a great standard specification on the G01 X3. If you require any further information, anything more we can do, like to book a test drive, please do get in contact, and one of our sales executives will be more than happy to help.